shirt? Like, do I need to change my shirt?
No, I'm not changing mine. I gotta put on the sweater because I was cold.
You put on a jacket though.
It's the same shirt. Okay, so here is part two to for adults only, guys. Welcome to It's a King thing with Miss Ray, and this
Oh, you
kid is still
definitely gonna
here.
do some edits on this one. I'm just saying it now.
We go. You know I don't edit, so whatever you gonna say,
Oh,
no, just saying. Okay, so shout out to my dude that taught me we don't never edit, so whatever said is said. It ain't no take backs.
no take backs.
So we was discussing while we were off about dating in 2024 and expectations because it was a spillover from the first podcast about um let's talk about sex. If you didn't hear it, go back. That had a lot going on. So we started talking about dating, and Leah says how this dude that she met online
Yeah.
asked her for some money so he could Uber to come see her. Did I get that right?
Yeah, he asked me to cash app him some money so that he could catch an Uber to come see me.
I wish a motherfucker would. I had to come back on just so that we can discuss dating in 2024 because baby is whack. It's so whack. First of all, I'm gonna put my I'm gonna get my glass and put my feet on this one. How
Shaking it.
dare he ask you for some cash app? First of all, if I don't even know you, so why would I cash app you in case you take my money for to do whatever? I can't even come get you, so I don't know you. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, these are
I mean,
things. Huh?
is that really where we at right now nowadays?
I guess so. I mean, when I guess why not? If females are expecting to be picked up or cat or have an Uber sent to them to be picked up from their home to go to the restaurant or whatever, why shouldn't we? And he was like, it's not like I'm asking for a handout. I'm just asking for help right now. I'm gonna pay you back. I'm like, but I don't know you. Like, I literally just said hi to you.
I just can't even imagine, girl. I can't even like. I can't even
But it's
imagine.
like between that and then the catfish. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just throwing out the wrong bait. I don't know.
I,
And
girl, I'm going to Christian singles meet. That's why I'm gonna join Christian
I bet
singles.
I bet you still get a catfish.
You
I bet.
probably will, but I will hope my odds is better. That's where Lottie Love met her husband.
Oh, really? That's nice.
It was. That's what made me say, well, maybe I'll try that one because I'm good on the rest of it at this point. Matter of fact, I'm not trying nothing anymore. I'm over it. I already told you, I'm so over it.
You say that. I don't think
I
you are.
can't begin to.
I can't be over it because I love love.
So do I. But it's different than it used to be, and that's probably why I'm over it. It's the whole meeting somebody out eating. They talk to you, and y'all have a conversation, and y'all have a good conversation, and then you well, let's go hang out or whatever, whatever. I think that is so far in between now. I don't think that exists anymore.
Well,
Or
I
your
mean, not
conversation.
too much because there's so much stipulation, I think, on it from a guy's perspective. There's so much backlash. Like it could be perceived in the wrong way. It could be
True.
taken like as a harassment because they said, "Hey, you look pretty. Can I go out to dinner with you?" And now it's a whole issue. So, I mean, I'm not justifying anything that's happened before.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying
true. That's
I'm
true.
just saying that it makes I've talked to a lot of guys where it's like now asking a female out is very uncomfortable because they don't know which way it's going to turn.
Unfortunately, I
And
have to agree with them. I have to agree. And that's a sad, sad state of affairs. It's sad that you have to be afraid to ask a woman out because you're afraid she might come after your brand or try to sue you for sexual harassment or some shit. Like
look at
that's that that is damn, that's true. I didn't even think about that. That's very sad. I mean, that is very sad. Like everybody trying to make something money off of somebody's back. Why? Why?
hmm
Or you'll get some people that have these profiles don't have no picture up. And when you ask them why, well, because of my career, I don't want to put my picture out there. then why are you on the website? I'm so confused.
Those I find to usually be catfish. So
Right. So I just be like,
those I
well,
find to usually not be real people, unfortunately.
and it's so funny. They be like, you don't never respond. Listen, I ain't got time to sit here all day listening to playing games with y'all. And I clearly said not for the games, but y'all must have thought I was joking.
They thought you meant Monopoly. Backgammon.
Oh, they thought they thought. Okay, well I can show you,
You know
but
what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, I just he asked you for asked you to cash app, not send me an Uber,
Not send him an Uber.
but send cash app you some money so you could catch an Uber
To
to
come
get.
meet me somewhere.
And it wasn't like he wasn't gonna pay you back. You sound crazy.
Yep.
You sound crazy.
But I'm
Yeah.
sure there are people who I don't want to say fall for, but I'm sure there are people, and you know, I don't know them, and maybe he was for real, and there was somebody who gave him that money, and they might have a happy relationship now. Who knows? But there
True.
might be somebody else out there who gave him the money and has never seen him.
True.
So
Right. Because I know a lot of people tell me that they go on dates and the person on the picture doesn't look like the person that shows up, or that
mhm.
was from 20 years ago, or something like that. I said, see, I ain't got no desire. I have no desire to do any of that. Or they're talking to you, but then you stop talking to them and block them, and then they come back with a whole different profile on somebody else. I'm like, how the hell you get another profile with a different name? Huh?
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
I'm like, because you know me, unfortunately, I never forget a face. I'm like, I don't know what, but I know you from somewhere and I'm not interested. you know?
And it's so funny because I actually was talking to one guy who was odd to me, I would say. Like he told me a story about how he met up with some friends. They were at a casino or they were somewhere, and one of the girls wanted to go, asked him to walk her to her car. And he said, "No, there's security guards right there." And I was like, "Well, why did you say no? She was trying to flirt with you." He was like, "No, she's not going to catch me in a moment where we get to the car and then she tried to say I tried to do something to her and all this other stuff." Like he was like, there was a legitimate fear about it. And I was like, okay. Eventually, long story short, he ended up blocking me because whatever. Why did in that same platform that we initially met, he popped up in my go back around. I'm like, I already the same name and everything. So I'm like, how is he popping up again? Like he blocked me and I blocked him. So how is he popping up again? I don't understand.
Right.
Mhm.
Creepy.
So it was kind of that part was kind of weird. I don't know if that was a glitch in that particular programming or what. But
Wow.
yep.
Like, it's just so much going on. There's too much going on nowadays for folks to be playing. And it's like, you know me, I plays no games. If I think that you're going to stalk me, because, I had that stalker before. If I feel like that you had the propensity to start stalking me, I'm not fucking with you, because that is the worst feeling in your life, to know that somebody's been in your house and you didn't
Hmm.
know it. You don't know how many times they've been in there. That is the worst feeling.
How they got in there.
Right. So yeah, like, it's the worst feeling. And I don't even play like that, because I travel a lot by myself. I move around a lot of times at night by myself. So I just can't. I'm already risky enough on my own. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm on the internet. I'm on TV. I'm on movies. I just have to be extremely careful, because you just don't never know. People are crazy out here nowadays. I told you that one guy who told me he wanted to take me out, and I was like, no. And Elijah had gave a business card when he was younger, and the dude told me, well, I'll just come to your house. Excuse me? I got your address. Your son gave it to me. So you know me. I was like, oh, well, I tell you what, baby. Because the other side came out. I tell you what, you pull up if you want to, and I'm going to tell you how bad that's going to go for you. Now, you can try me, so don't let this hair and this glasses fool you. But okay, I done told you now. I would not recommend that. I would not recommend that you come to my house,
Hmm.
or what you think is my house. It's bad for your health.
And see, and that's what's made me so paranoid. Period. Now it's like I don't let anybody Because a lot of times I'll be like, oh well, I can just meet you back at your house. I'll be like, no,
No.
that's not an option.
Whatever. I don't understand. I don't go to your house. You know, what happens to hotels? Hell, what happened to
Why
a
spend the
motel?
extra money if you got a roof over your head? I got a roof over my head. Why am I spending the extra money? I
I'm
don't
not
know.
going to your shit because
But
I'm scared you're gonna do something to me.
exactly, I was like, nope. But because similarly, I didn't have somebody pull up, and not in Arizona, in California. When I used to live in California, somebody I ain't talked to that person in I don't know months. All of a sudden, they come knocking at my door.
Oh hell no.
That
Nope.
wasn't even the scariest part. The scariest part is the fact that I never gave the motherfucker my address.
What?
That motherfucker, I never gave them my address.
They Googled you.
But again, I was at the time I was living with my parents.
Oh hell no. But you know what? I've seen where you look up a name and it gives you addresses that's associated with that
Yeah,
name. See, that's what
yeah.
I'm talking about right there. That is what I mean. People say, why you got this, that, and third? Because if you pull up to my house and I don't give I just gave my sister my address last year. You come to my house, I'm gonna shoot because I didn't give you my address. So now I'm thinking that you're coming to do harm to me. Better be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
If I haven't known you 5+ years, the odds of you knowing my address are like slim to none. If you
Yeah.
know where I live prior to that 5-year mark, shoot, I must really, really like you. Like
it's crazy. It's
like
hard for women. It's dangerous for us women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got men killing you and your kids. Huh? I just don't get it. If we're not getting along or we're not working out, let's just go our separate ways. You ain't got to kill me though.
It goes into the if I can't have you, no one can.
But baby, okay, you can have me. Let's go to counseling because you know I'm gonna fast talk my ass out of something. Like let's go to counseling. We're gonna work it out because I don't know why women say they didn't think he would go that far. If you listen to your intuition, that spirit in your head, and it tell you he looked like he might be a little crazy, or you got that fear, that adrenaline start running real fast because he did or said something to make you feel like he might want to hurt you or hit you. Listen to it. Listen to it. That's why I had to tell your girl. I told her to do while she went home. I said, understand this, sweetheart. I laid there for 3 days and pushed that out. I will put a bullet in your head behind that one or anything else in this house that belonged to me. Just so we clear. Don't let this hair, this glasses fool you. I will do penitentiary time. I don't have a problem with it at all. He was looking. Elijah was looking like she mean what she say. Right. Don't because these newfound niggas is different. They different now. They different. So I don't want you to trip and think that, she made it got soft. Her mama ain't soft. Anything that up in here that belong, baby. We can't even go touch your people because they live in Jamaica.
But then it goes into this, like, why would you even want to push me to see how far I am willing to go?
Right. But sometimes
it's like, I don't want to push you to see how far you're willing to go. Like, I'm not going to just keep sitting here and poking the bear.
Not at all. No. If I even get the inkling that you can trip, I'm going to be okay. Just know that I'm crazier than you. So let's not do this. Let's just not. But men are so different now. They can't have you. Nobody else can either. Like, I don't understand. I mean, damn, was it that good? You want to kill me over it? No. You can have it whenever you like. You can have whatever you like.
Yeah.
Listen, don't kill me though. I'm just like,
right. It's not that serious.
It ain't that serious. I promise.
But it is. It is for them. And for whatever reason it is for them, it is for them.
I don't listen. I want somebody that wants me just as bad as I want them. If you don't want me, I'll leave. If I don't want you, you should leave. But don't kill me.
That's unnecessary. Don't do time for me in that way. Don't do. I guess that'd be because of me.
Right.
Yeah. Shoot.
I am about to shut it down.
I'm surprised you didn't want them in. I thought you was gonna ask some questions about Georgia.
Listen, not on this recorded line. We not.
Well, that's why we're just gonna leave it at Georgia. They can be
Right.
very
Because I don't
generic
understand
questions.
how you ready to be. What's that? Love after lockup.
It's not Love After Lockup.
Ain't that what that show is called? Love after lockup.
See, now you're gonna have to edit that out. I know I'm not gonna be on that show.
Okay.
Maybe if they pay me enough, I would. I need that check. I don't like
check.
I need that check. Run me my money. Run me my money.
I watched that.
I ain't never seen the show, so it'd be like, which person you need me to be? Do I need to be the like very calm and like, okay, like which one you need to be?
Which script are you gonna?
You know they all have. You know they all have their little. You know they all have the gimmicks. Like remember Real World? It all had the. It had the drunk, like everybody had a character. Basically,
they had a know that. I thought that was legitimate.
It had a platform. TV. Everybody had a character, so I'm sure all of them have that right now too. So it's like, which one you want me to be?
I don't know. I know. I seen one episode when it first I think came out, and this person was the inmate was allegedly getting out this day, and the person had been in the limo, dressed up, pulled up to the prison, and no inmate. And I mean, this person was just devastated. Then when he was calling said inmate, they wasn't answering the phone now. And I was like, dang, this person did all this, got the apartment, got you clothes, got you everything, and you just dogged them out. I said, see, that's why we can't be good to y'all folks.
But see, then you gotta ask yourself how much of that was true and how much of that was for ratings. That's what always gets me. That's why I can't watch those shows, because it's too much of a scripted platform.
And you know, the sad part is there's a lot that's scripted that I did not know, like Paternity Court is scripted. Judge Ross is scripted.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not know that. Like Judge Million, all these different shows are scripted. And I was like, well, damn, I didn't know that this wasn't real. I feel like a kid finding out that Santa Claus, might not be real. Just saying.
Stop it.
That's what I didn't know. Like, because it'd be looking so, you find out your daddy is really your cousin and like.
Yeah.
Who wrote this script? Like, why would you do something like? But I was like, okay, I found out the hard way. It was scripted. I definitely was. My feelings were definitely hurt about that one. It was. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Hey. There's a lot of those shows.
But so the dating in 2024, for me, I'm not interested at this point. I'm good. I'm good. I'll be listening to you try to give people half a chance.
I do.
I ain't got the patience. You got more patience.
I'll be giving them like 3/4 of a chance.
See, you got more patience than me though.
I got patience, or do I just get bored easily? So I'm like, hey, this is occupying my time for the moment.
Okay, it might be that too. It might be, look, 3 one way, half.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them, sometimes I'll be like, like I go into it, be like, this is a catfish. And I still stick with it. I'm like, let's see how long it takes before they ask me for money. Like I stay with it, like, oh, really? Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I got one of them. They be on my IG though. That's what they be trying to get me at my IG. They be like, hi, how are you? Something. And I'd be like, hey. And then they, beloved, you're so beautiful. I want to get to know you. And I'm only saying this voice because I know you're not American. You can tell by the way they talk.
So you just went straight to Nigerian.
Right. And so I'm like, something. You might. Now this one dude, he been hanging there for a cool minute now. He's asked for money once. I said, nope, I got my own bills. I ain't got time to take care of no grown folks. He was trying to complete his doctor program, whatever. I said, I'm trying to complete some school too. You got something on that?
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah.
Then he got quiet. Then he came back. Hi, beautiful. I missed our conversation. And blah, blah. Okay. I'll entertain you with that part. That's the only thing I'm going to entertain you with.
So you will entertain I'm
just saying.
You will entertain your DMs, but you quick to block on your phone.
Listen, he was funny to me. I'd be like, he'd be like, I liked your live and I liked the topic and blah, blah. Oh, glad you're listening. God. Okay. And he'll say little things. Well, maybe you should ask this. Okay, I'll ask that the next time we do a topic. Thanks.
Oh God.
Right. But I just think I think it's quite amusing. He seems very nice and all that, but baby, okay. But he don't ask for money no more. So that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Right.
They at least got that hint. I don't
Right.
know. My last guy, let's see, he was stranded in.
Stranded?
Oh yeah, he he had to leave for business and go to somewhere in the Middle East. And
why is it always in Middle East? They can't think of no other country to go to.
And something was happening with the product, and it got caught on the shipping container, and they was trying to get money out of him, but he knows the game too well. But then this was right before Christmas, but now he just needs a couple of $100 to get his stuff off the port, and he'll pay me back. And now, mind you, this whole time we was already going back first, because beforehand he was going to send me money to go get my nails and stuff done for my holiday party. And I was like, okay, cool. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. And he did. He's like, oh, you don't have Cash App. Well, I was like, I do have Cash App, but he didn't want to send it to me through Cash App. He wanted to send me through it's part of Cash App. It's like the Bitcoin. That's what it was.
Hell no.
The Bitcoin. And I didn't have the Cash App Bitcoin. I said, well, I got Zelle. You want to send it to me through Zelle? He was like, no, I can't. So fast forward to now that he need money. I said, oh my God. I said, I don't understand I don't know how I can help you. I don't have Cash App. You don't know how to use Zelle. What are we going to do? Lo and behold, he got some friend and she got Zelle, and I could send it to her. And best believe, don't worry, I will get 100% of the money. Don't even worry about it. I said, okay, send me her email. He did. And then I blocked him.
You just be liking to play with people. You get a sadistic pleasure out of that.
I don't think it's sadistic. It's just pleasure.
Okay, that's what we calling it.
Like sadistic kind of puts a bad feel on it.
I ain't got time to be playing with people. Like, you ain't got shit better to do with your time.
No, I don't.
Not me. I meant them people.
No, what are you talking about? This is their job. It's a numbers game. So if they're doing this to hundreds of people, and they can even get at least 10 of those people to send them $100, that's...
Girl, no, I got a friend who I went to school with. So one day she calls me and she's like, I was talking to this guy and da 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 da. And I was like, guy? Oh yeah, he's from Nigeria. And I just covered my head and I said, okay. And she said, so that's my boyfriend. So I said, your boyfriend? Oh yeah. Because one day he just was in my inbox telling me how I was doing, and we just kept talking. And every morning he would check on me and da da da. And then and I was like, he's not real, right? Oh yeah, he's real because I went over there
to Nigeria.
Girl, I sat up in my chair like this. I said, "Excuse me, what did you say?" She said, "Yeah, we've been talking for almost a year now. I just finally went over there." I said, "Are you out of your mind? You went by yourself?" She was like, "Yeah, and I met his mom and his aunt." And I was like, let me get this straight. You left the safety of the United States of America to go see a nigga that you ain't never met before in your life.
Maybe they at least video chatted.
I said, you lucky you're not dead somewhere or prostituted. But when I got off, he had custom-made clothes made for me by his aunt. I said, how much money have you sent him? Well, Nicole, it was how much money have you sent? Only like $3,100. I said, 3,100 of American dollars?
That go a long way over there.
She said, yeah, girl, when I looked, it was like over $1 million she has sent this dude in whatever their money is over there.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it is now. And I was like, have you lost your mind? I said, if you're looking to throw your money away, you can throw it my way.
Right.
I got plenty of homeless people I could feed with that type of money. Like, for real. She was like, well, he's so good to me. She says, bless her heart. She says, I'm going I'm gonna send for him to come because I need help getting my house clean. I said, excuse, bless her heart. I need help getting my house clean. I said, so you about to send him a ticket to come to America to help you clean your house?
I was gonna say to clean your house.
She was like,
All
yeah.
maids is cheaper.
Listen, I said, there's 1 million people right here in America that will, in California, hell, in Riverside County, that will clean your house for less than, I said, and let me get this straight. And you're going to give them some honey pot too? So let me get this straight. You're going to pay for him to come here to clean your house, allegedly, because he ain't going to clean nothing. And you're going to give him some honey pot. Girl, you have lost your mind. Your whole
Did she get the honey pot? Did he get the honey pot when she went to Nigeria?
Of course he did.
So maybe it was good.
And I said, you went over there, you don't know if he got the EBGB, the whoop, the gift that keeps on giving. You don't know none of that.
She does now.
She said, well, we had a test. I was like, oh my God.
If she good now, she gonna be good.
I can't. I was like, you know what?
At least he's real. I mean, you're just not looking on the positive side.
Here we go.
He is a real person.
Mm-hmm.
Did he at least look like the picture?
I didn't even ask because I just didn't care. Because I was just like, you lucky you wasn't
You're just so
dead over there.
Just hateful. You just don't love love.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. And but I met his mom, or I think it's his sister. I was like, yeah, okay.
and his aunties.
Right.
That's
what they were saying. She said, because there's some money came up missing, but then they found it. And I can't date.
They found it after she replenished it?
Girl, that part, right? I said, you know what? I said, you know what? You crazy. And I love you, but I can't do it. I'm not going to co-sign it for you. What you're doing is crazy as hell. That's why your kids are upset that you're doing it, because what you're doing don't make no sense. None.
She's tired of being alone, and she's trying to justify the actions.
Uh-huh. Well, if I ever do something that dumb, please come take all my credit cards and put me in a plastic room.
Nope. I'm filming every moment of it so I can show it to you later.
Oh,
so
you know you're a cold dog.
So that when I do something stupid and you trying to say, see, whoop do it, I'll be like, rewind.
That's terrible. Why not just prevent me from doing it?
No, because you're not gonna learn. You hard-headed.
No, that's you. Remember, that was you that's hard-headed and stubborn.
I am too, but I see the difference is I can admit that I'm hard-headed / stubborn / whatever other word I use.
Well, I know I can be stubborn. And I like it my way.
But you don't want to teach it.
You tell him to go to hell. How about that? You tell him I said go straight to hell. Because I'm not teaching no 50-something, 60-something, 70-year-old man how to put a woman first. The devil is a lie. That's what your mama and daddy should taught you.
You guys' conversation. I think what he was talking about and what you're talking about were two different things.
Because I'm like, I'm not going to teach
you. Because you're talking about putting a woman first. He's talking about satisfying in the bedroom. I think.
That had nothing to do with.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think that's where the conversation got.
Reading comprehension ain't so great in his world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me be clear. What I said was, I was not teaching no 50, 60, 70-year-old man how to put a woman first. By now, you should know how to do that. Has nothing to do with sex. Let's be clear. Has nothing to do with sex.
It's probably the only part of our conversation that had nothing to do with sex.
I know, right? We talked about a lot of sex. And lack of sex.
I was going to say it's because it's more of the lack of.
Right. It's the lack of sex. Girl, it's only been 3 weeks for you. Shut the hell up.
It's been a long 3 weeks.
Girl, bye.
To the point I had to go back to my calendar and count because I thought it was longer. That's why I write it down. So I keep a journal.
When you start hitting years, holler at me. Until then.
Longest was 6 months.
And you cried the whole time, too.
I said that was almost the death of me.
Right. It was almost the death of me because you was killing me. Killing me softly. Killing me softly. I was like, girl, it's only girl. Girl, bye. And the fact that you ain't never really had the good either, girl, I can't even imagine you getting some dickmatizing sex. I just can't even imagine. You would be crazy after 48 hours. You would be cuckoo.
I don't know, because my personality is also more of a like eventually I'll be over it. You know what I mean? It might take a while. Like it might, like you said, it might be the 48 hours, it might be 72 or whatever, but eventually I'll be like, fine, if they don't want me, I'm not chasing what don't want me. So
agreed.
That mindset is slowly seeping in. It's not quite there yet, but we're working on it.
Listen, I don't chase nothing that don't chase me. You know that.
Yeah.
And some of the things that chase me, I shouldn't let chase me, but it does.
No, yeah. So I'm still working.
I just don't catch it. I don't catch it though. I don't catch it.
Does it catch you?
No, doesn't catch me either. Catch you either. But it definitely be chasing. I'd be like, stop playing with me before I forget and fuck around and do something that I'm not going to regret.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's a couple of times I mean, even in my state, like I'll be like, no, can't do it. I can't do it with you. Like I can't.
Right.
Like if there's no consistency, then there's no point.
You know, I mean, once maybe sometimes like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw that skeleton bone behind the closet door. I mean, I'm just saying,
what?
The skeleton bone.
Oh,
just saying. But I haven't in a very, 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 very long time. It's been way longer than 6 months and your 3 months and
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Sorry, 3 weeks. I'm mad you even stressing over 3 weeks. Go to hell. 3 weeks. Go by. Ain't even a month. Go away.
It ain't been no damn 3 months for you.
Shit. I can show you the calendar. Use a lie.
Use a lie. It was for sure this year.
Baby, no, it wasn't.
Barbershop was not this year.
Oh, I forgot about him. Damn, that's how unimportant that was, huh? Ooh.
You a cold piece of work. See? And this is why I have a calendar.
You know, I mean, it's probably on the calendar, but the problem was you fucked it up by fucking up the commitment. You fucked up the agreement.
I got a calendar for you. When I'm in LA, I'm just going to drop it off at your house.
I got an app. But see, that's the problem. When you fucked it up, I had to shut that door because you fucked it up. You fucked it up. And I was already, let's just be honest, and let's be open, honest, and transparent. You know, I'm good for this. You was already completely opposite of what I deal with. And you know this. Everything about you was a no. But I tried to talk myself into it being a yes. You feel me? Every time I do it, I regret it. Every time. Every time. Like, so if you could have just been dick on demand like I asked you to, and then you opened your mouth, I was like, damn, just forget about all of it.
Okay. Which one was I don't remember the names of the podcast the names that you get on here. But remember what? It's like,
don't talk. Just don't fuck it up. Don't talk.
Don't talk.
And guess what he kept doing? Talking.
And digging the hole.
Digging a hole. And I said, see, I tried to warn you. And now it's like, block.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I can't do it. You kept talking. I was like, I already overlooked a whole lot of shit. I just can't because you didn't know how to shut up. So now it's like, now I don't want to. I'm good because I got a drawer full in both places that'll take the itch away. Just saying.
Yeah, but see, it just makes me want it even more. It's like, for me, that's like, if you have a soda bottle, you shake it up. And then you do it yourself, and you just open it in a little bit. And you're like, no, I want the whole opening. I want everything to explode everywhere. But
no, I don't have that problem. So I'm sorry that you have that.
I have that problem because it's just not the same.
I'm not saying it's the same, but it's definitely very uncomplicated, unstressful. Just 1-2 minutes, 3 if you're really not paying attention or you're not really focused. And he's like, okay, thanks for getting
Yes,
the apple back.
exactly. I want the whole buildup. I want the whole emotional buildup, the physical touch, the physical connection.
Yeah, well, when I find somebody that's with the rest of it,
Mm-hmm.
then okay. But and I guess because my bar is so high, we good. We cool. You just better hope that I don't find nobody that, is on that level with me. I feel sorry for his ass, baby. I feel sorry for him. Because they say menopause, your sex drive gets lower. I was like, whose? I feel like a dog in heat.
Well, if it's already up here, bringing it to here is still lower, just higher than most.
I'm like, I don't know, man. Listen. I just need that. I just need that one to come through. That's all I need. Cause, whew, whenever, wherever, however, I'm like, let's get it. Let's go. I'm with it. I'm with it. So dating in 2024 is sucking. I need these men to step their game up. Maybe my brothers need to teach a class on.
You know what though? I'm finding out, like, because as the men I am talking to, the things that women are going through, they're going through on their end too.
Yeah.
Through a lot of the catfish, so it's kind of hard to say step their game up because on the other side they still telling us step, and where the women at? Where they at? So
right
again,
or you got to tell them I only need, what is it that they say? I need women that were born women.
They've tried that. I've had people, they were like, yeah, and they were mad. They're like, the fact that I even have to put that on my application is like horrific. Well, I shouldn't say horrific, but it was
right. Like we don't have to worry about were you born a man. That we don't have to worry about. But I feel for the guys. I feel for them.
Yeah.
Because I got some women that I be like second guessing my damn. So I'm like, damn, she is bad.
Like that.
She's a what? She a who? I don't believe you.
Since when?
I don't believe you. Mm-hmm. They come over and they prove it. I be like, damn.
You go Crocodile Dundee on that?
You make me second guess myself. It be real like that. It was real to feel. I feel for these dudes. Like I feel for them. But you got so many people in the industry who date transgender because they got the best of both worlds. I ain't mad at you. That's your get down. You got a pretty in the face and a Peter in the place. Like
right where I want it to be at. I can be seen in public with you, and I still want to be in the bed with you.
Right. So it's like, but you got to be comfortable in your own get down. Exactly. And a lot of them ain't comfortable in their own get down.
But in the industry, I'm sure you can understand why.
Right.
Even to this day.
Like, it's more acceptable now than it used to be. It's definitely more acceptable now than it used to be. So
is it more acceptable or is it less vocalized?
No, it's more acceptable. It's like, he's a transgender. You don't have a problem with it. Okay, we can care less. But you got to be comfortable in your own skin. And that's where the hitch comes to that, because a lot of them are not comfortable in their own skin. Even though, and a lot of these people out here killing transgenders, and, they say, well, she didn't tell you. Nah, but people are saying she was vocal about who she was. So you're just embarrassed because we found out that you was with X, Y, Z. And it's just like, just be okay in your own skin.
Yeah.
And let everybody live,
Absolutely.
Like Niecy Nash. Let me tell you, her and her wife, I love that relationship. Niecy said she had never been with a woman before. until she met her wife. And baby, they are the cutest couple ever. And I'm so happy for her because it ain't nothing like loving somebody, getting dogged out, and then finding somebody that loves you and damn sure puts you first in everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know? So, you know, who's for you is for you.
Exactly. No matter what. Find your person. That's all we got to do. Find your person.
Yep. All right, ma'am. I'm out of here. Thank you for coming back again.
You're welcome.
Oh, there's a private chat button here. What's this? Let's see. What is this? Can you see these? I see you. I see you. I see the button. I wasn't paying on mine. I realized what it was. Yeah, I can see. I see you, Leah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just between us. That's all I was looking at.
And well, you know what? Because we're recording, we're not live.
No, this whole thing pops up when we're live too.
But right now we're not live. We're recording. So I think when I'm live, I would be able to see other people's comments. But we were recording, so that's why I couldn't see their comments at the time. Allegedly, that's what they say about this platform.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know. I was just saying I just tested it to see if you could see it. This was before we started recording that I sent that to you.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You need to edit this one though.
I'm not editing.
It's got too many times when I say you need to edit it that you need to edit it.
It's not gonna happen.
You gotta take out the press stop.
Say goodbye. Thank you. Woo! Raise from Ray.